This one? That's the one.
Celebrating a gold glove to go. And finally, with the Silver Slug, the Roberto Clemente Award from the Kansas City Royals, Salvador Perez. Let's give a big round of applause for Josh Smith, Bobby Witt Jr., Seth Rulo, and Salvador Perez, our surprise Select Creation Campus 2025 Hall of Fame inductees.
Of his day coming up in just a moment here on this web exclusive. It's the Royals and Rangers, no score. In Cactus League play, and the pitch, and a swing and a miss at the off speed, and he gets the strikeout of Simeon to have a good start to the day for Daniel Lynch. And now Corey Seager gets a nice hand from the Ranger faithful. Started the year in AAA, spent a lot of time there. There's a wave and a miss, and he goes off speed to get Seager. So back-to-back strikeouts to start the day for Daniel Lynch. But out of the bullpen last year for the Royals, late in the year, 2-0 with a save, a 1.84 ERA. Opponents hit 1-6.
He's a little grumpy.
Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, and he came back and looked really, really good.
There's a ground ball toward the middle. Could be two. Flipped to second, one onto first after a ball out there. It does bring in a run. Berger Sagashioka grounds into a 6-4-3 double play. So no RBI, but Texas takes a 1-0 lead. It goes Bobby to Peyton Wilson to Vinny Pasquantino for the double play. So now the base.
Third base too. So I think that's gonna kind of be what we
to start the inning. Minimizes the damage. That's a big part of pitching. He did a good job with that as he limits Texas to 1 after those 2 hits. So no score after 2. We'll continue with Andy here for a moment while we have some Royals radio booth at yahoo.com. There's the little tapper left side of the mound by the third base line. Gloved and played nicely by Lynch as he throws him out at first. Fortunate it was the third base side where he falls off the mound, and he was over like a cat, like cat-like reflexes over toward that third base line, and he threw a strike to first baseman Vinny Pasquantino to take care of Simeon. And the 2-1 swing and a high fly ball hit well to center. Isbell going back. Isbell to the track, and it's out of here. Just over. Leone Taveras has his third Cactus League homer. So leadoff homer in inning number 5 for Leone Taveras. It came on a 2-1 pitch. It was on a changeup. The top of the 6th. Here's the pitch. Swing and a shot between first and second. A base hit. The runner going to second. Wilson had to jump over that ball. Now he's going to make the turn, go to third. Head first dive. He's safe. Under the throw from the right fielder Pilar. So Peyton Wilson. Base hit to right off the bat of Isbell, and now they're going to pinch run for Isbell at first base. This will be runner takes off first. Pitches outside. The catcher juggles it and drops it, and Bobby has a stolen base without a throw. Or I should say, Gonzalez, the new base runner, has the stolen base on the throw. Bobby the hitter. It is Asbel. 2-0 on the pitch. Swing and a shot to second. Infield was playing back, so the Royals will score a rush to first to get Bobby. Bobby drives in his 4th run of Cactus League play as Wilson scores from third, and going to third was on the hard ground out by Bobby. Again, the infield was playing back with a 4.
Felt good. Felt like I executed my pitches actually really well. You know, the two hits I gave up in the 2nd inning were well executed pitches, just, you know, good pieces of hitting. Berger's a really, really good hitter and put a good swing, and then Pilar just a nice piece of hitting right there, just getting him over. And then, but I felt overall like I was in a good rhythm. Felt like I was executing well. Used some different sequences and pitches. Like I felt like I didn't rely on my changeup nearly as much today, so felt good about that. And
It seemed like the changeup kind of got some nasty swings on it. Do you think that was the result of not?
I think so.
Like the sequencing part of it, just not relying on it?
Yeah, I mean, some of them were kind of like weird situations to throw it, and some well executed ones. But a lot of it too was just, you know, utilizing some other pitches to, you know, sort of take some pressure off of that pitch. And then, you know, I think it's like my 18th or 19th spring training start against the Rangers, so they got a pretty good idea about what I'm trying to do, so try to switch it up a little bit.
We were joking up there in the press box with the beat, like the Rangers beat, just like, man, this every time they played this spring, it's been Lynch on the mound.
It's a pretty good lineup if you keep on facing like that, so good challenge.
Yeah. Is that the pitch sequencing? Is that kind of your focus right now after getting a feel for being back on the mound at all?
Yeah, I would say so. I mean, you always kind of want to just get your feet wet, and get back in, and then, you know, I feel like I'm in a little bit better rhythm of kind of like having an idea of what I'm trying to do right now. So sequencing is something I can think about a little bit more now. I feel like I'm processing information a little bit better right now, you know, out there and reading swings, seeing what they're trying to do. So it feels good.
Was the Berger hit, was that a curveball?
Yeah.
Okay. And you said you liked the pitch, but maybe just not.
I liked the pitch, but we work out together in the off season. Spend the whole off season talking about how good a fastball hitter he is. So I'm not gonna throw him a fastball to me, you know. But
you know
good guy, but come on, man.
You know him pretty well.
Yeah, he's a great guy.
But yeah, he was looking for the curveball.
Probably.
You're gonna have a few words for him.
Maybe, yeah. We'll see.
That's great. We're now about halfway through spring training. Opening day is pretty close. Just wonder how you look at these next few weeks as you continue to compete for a spot.
I mean, I just want to keep getting better. You know, I feel like I'm in a really good spot. You know, I feel like I came in with a goal of throwing the ball really well, and I feel like I've maybe even exceeded the expectations that I set for myself, but there's still room for improvement, and you know, I want to just keep getting better and get ready for the season. You know, I'm not spending a lot of time worrying about that, to be honest with you.
I thought it was really good. That was it's a good lineup, and they had most of their guys in there. He executed pitches, and then when he got in trouble, he executed to get the double play ball, so kept his composure. A really nice PFP play. There was a lot to like.
How would you characterize this spring?
Great. Yeah, I mean, he's looked like he did at the end of last year. You know, very convicted in what he's doing.
Does he need to do anything more, you know, as you guys start to decide more, you know, make more roster decisions about who's that 5th starter or who's in the bullpen?
No, he's done everything he could do. I mean, he just has to keep executing. That's what it is with all these guys, right? The guys that are most consistent and able to stack one outing like that on top of another, that's what really good major league pitchers do.
And impressions of Sisk today?
Yeah, it was nice to get him back out there. That first batter looked like he was, you know, struggled with his footing a little bit, but overall, really happy with that.
What kind of like unique look does that might give your bullpen? And as you guys thought through adding him to the roster this offseason, was that like one of the main reasons?
Well, the main reason was how effective he was last year. I mean, he handled righties and lefties. He put up great numbers. He made so much progress over the year before. You know, we thought that was an easy add. You know, so now just to get him comfortable, repeat that. Like we just said with Lynch, you got to continue to stack those positive outings.
What do you take from Stratton's performance?
Yeah, I mean, I think he probably just missed a couple spots there, but I mean, the walks, you know, he's got to rein that in. That's something that I know that he'll want to get better at. But overall, the ball's movement's better. The velo's coming back a little bit, so it looks good.
Vinny is starting to smoke some balls here recently. The homer yesterday, good at bat against DeGrom.
Yeah.
What are you seeing him kind of start put things together?
Yeah, I think early in the spring, I think he was swinging at pitches that he wouldn't normally swing at. And he feels like his timing is there, and when your timing's good, you're going to swing at better pitches.